If I was to explain success to an outsider coming in, I would tell them that it's a program designed to improve the efficiency and safety of your shop.
COLAS is a decentralized structure. So initially what it would do, it would come into smaller locations and it would buy companies, and they were known well locally, so they keep them in the name and they keep them in their processes to make sure that they would remain a good local community company. But as COLAS grew and grew, they realized that it's hard to always keep everything so individual, especially if they want to change around staff and give people opportunities to work in different facilities, grow and move up in different facilities. We need to start standardizing these processes so it makes it safer, it makes it easier for people to move, and it also allows a good feeling to be able to come to the workplace knowing what to expect. The COLAS Success program is based upon Toyota's 5S program, which is sort, straighten, sweep, standardize, and sustain. But COLAS requested that we add their most important S, and that's safety and environmental considerations.
Your work area as well, you know, being a mechanic, you don't want tubs of bolts and nuts and other stuff lying around. You know, it's kind of all has a place. Once you know where that place is, that's where it goes, and it's way more organised, and it's a lot better than what it was previously.
With the Upright efforts forward, you know, we don't have a lot of spare parts laying around. We don't have a lot of questions as to what is this, where is this from, who took this off, who's putting it on. Like, if you look around here quickly, you can see that it always looks like we're ready to start a fresh new job, and the old job is completely taken care of. Cores are returned, parts are returned, bays are cleaned. We're ready to start fresh all the time.
If you straighten up the shop and everything else, it makes it easier for the mechanics, anyone else is looking for, if the tool's in the right place, stuff like that. So we really enjoyed it, helped for productivity. We're not looking through the shop for different tooling, stuff like that, so it's really good.
The idea or process that made the most impact on my day would probably be our 30-minute cleanup at the end of the day. Along with our cleanups after each job throughout the day, this enables us to walk around the shop and make sure everything's returned to its place, and to do a good sweep of the floors and clean up of the benches.
For me, the cleanliness has made my day much better. Being a welder, my bay is constantly full of dust and material, so for me it's 10 times better. It's like working on a mechanic's side. My bay is clean all the time, and it's way faster. I like it.
Keeping everything standardized and clean and organized, and that way when you do need to get to something, or when you do pull an engine apart or do something like that, you keep everything clean, organized, and that way when you go put it back together, everything is much easier to reassemble, and everything is easier to grab tools-wise, equipment-wise, anything you need.
Now, sustainability is probably the biggest part of success, because you can get everything done. Now, how do you keep it there? Your employees or your team has to have that mentality that success is just the way of life at work. There is no variances or anything. This is what you got to do every day. Success is a lifestyle and a work habit. It has to be part of your life at work without thinking about it every day. It has to be embedded into your system. It takes time, it takes commitment, but the rewards are very good.
You're not stumbling and falling over things, right? So things like airlines, electrical cords were always kind of on the ground. We now have them on an overhang and then kind of up in the air so that you're not tripping over.
The ultimate goal is to keep your mind on task and be safe at work, right? So success is a process, but it's also safety, right? That's the big thing.
For me, I would not want to go back to a shop that was not success.